All right, good morning, traders. Today is January 3rd, 2024. My SPY pivot this morning, 472.80. Above and I'm a bull, below and I'm a bear. All of the Fab 5, that's FNGU, DIA, SPY, IWM, and QQQ, remain in bullish daily uptrends. IWM and SPY closed below the 3/8 trap. QQQ and FNGU closed below the 17 EMA trend indicator on the daily charts. Diamond closed above the 3/8 trap. Gold remains bullish, pulling back to retest the support of the prior high. USO is technically in a downtrend and continuing lower to challenge the December 12th low. UNG is finally in a daily uptrend and consolidating around the $5 level. The US dollar index maintains its daily downtrend as it has retraced back up to test the rubber band candle and the downtrend line. The main event for today and this week will be the FOMC minutes to be released at 2 p.m. All right, let's go take a look at some charts. And pull up SPY. So here's SPY closing below the 3/8 trap down here. Yesterday's candle, small green doji. We got a lower high and a lower low. Still in a daily uptrend. Has not broken these lows over here yet. I don't know if it has too many lows in here because it just did a grind the whole way up. It didn't stop to do any consolidation anywheres. And good morning, Marley, JW, RV. So there's SPY still in a daily uptrend, but on the shorter time frame, we're getting a pullback towards trend indicator. We'll see what happens today. QQQ. All right, here's QQQ. QQQ trading below, closing below our trend indicator. That's our 17 EMA. All right, so we got a pullback to minor support and then bounce up higher is normal. Have we hit minor support? No. We still got a ways to go, so minor support won't show up for probably 394.36. We'll make the beginning of the minor support for QQQ. All right, so QQQ putting in a lower high and a lower low. Mostly all body here, a little bit of tail, so not seeing a whole lot of bulls show up here. We'll see what happens. QQQ pulling back. Let's take a look at FNGU. I'll bet it looks the same. FNGU pulling back. It's already on the minor support. Well, it tagged it yesterday, closing below the trend indicator. Got a 3/8 cross happening on FNGU. That's nothing new. It's happened before. So still in a daily uptrend. This low still holding. So there's the November lows, and here's our December highs up here. All right, still in an uptrend, just pulling back to minor support. We'll see how it deals with minor support. Breaking major support is when you have a trend change, okay? So right now it's just a pullback. Breaking this major support, that would be this low right there. All right, so this pullback to minor support is normal. FNGU still in an uptrend, higher lows and higher highs. FNGU daily candle, lower high, lower low, and closing below 17-day trend indicator, EMA trend indicator. Let's take a look at IWM. Okay, IWM staying above the trend indicator, but closing below the 3/8 trap. Lower high and a lower low. So it looks like the markets are ready to finally produce a pullback. IWM still in an uptrend. Here's the November low, making higher highs over and over and over again. Let's take a look at Diamond Dow. Diamond Dow producing higher highs over and over and over again. Closing above the 3/8 trap on Diamond Dow. Well above the trend indicator and above the 3/8 trap. Okay, yesterday's candle gave us looks like a higher high and a lower low. Let's take a peek at USO. Let's see what crude oil's doing. All right, so you can see crude oil. Here's the downtrend line. They had an uptrend going on. They failed to close candles, complete candles away from on the other side of the downtrend line. So now we've got a 3/8 cross coming back in on the daily chart. And you can see they're on their way to test these lows down here. So we'll see what happens there. So USO still back into a downtrend. It wasn't an uptrend, but now that it broke this low right here, it's back into a downtrend again. So USO in a downtrend. Yesterday's price action. You got an equal low and a low, equal high and a lower low. Let's take a look at UNG, nat gas. All right, nat gas, a little bit different. All right, we got a higher low. Here's that last high, and we made a higher high. So UNG technically in an uptrend and breaking the downtrend line and producing a trend on the other side of the downtrend line. So good work for UNG. This could be the bottom. We'll see. 450. Winter's coming, so we could get a nice pop back up to $10. We'll see what they want to do, but so far things are looking good. These initial starts usually take a while to get going. As you can see, it's been looks like about 10 or 14 days there, so nice work on UNG. Might be a lot of opportunity there if you're interested. Nice move from $4.50 back up to $8. Even if you get back up to $8, that's still a nice move. That's a double your money situation. Let's take a look at gold and silver. Start off with gold. Gold in a daily uptrend, higher lows, higher highs. And a pullback to the minor support. Where's the minor support? That's going to be this peak right here. And across the top of these wicks. So there's minor support for gold. Gold still in an uptrend, still looking good, consolidating over to the right. That's very normal. SLV. SLV still in an uptrend, making higher lows and higher highs, made another higher low, yet to make the higher high, still consolidating. It's been about 12 days here at the midpoint. Not quite as strong as gold, but it's usually silver offers a whole lot more potential. We'll see what happens, but consolidating here at the midpoint. Yesterday's candle, we've got looks like an equal high and a higher low. So nice work on silver, trying to hold this bull flag. Let's take a look at SMH. That's our semiconductors. Closing below the trend indicator, lower high, lower low, still in a daily uptrend. Just a pullback. Expect a pullback to minor support, which is about 165. IYT, it's our transports. Lower high, lower low, closing below the trend indicator also. Expect a pullback to minor support. That would be right around 255.50. All right, so IYT still in a daily uptrend, but expecting a pullback to minor support. There's IYT. XLF. XLF doing something different in the market. XLF producing a equal high and a lower low, but gapping down and trading all the way back up through the 3/8 trap to close above the 3/8 trap. So US XLF challenged the prior yearly high made right here. So XLF still grinding higher. XLF. So look for those banks. They're looking strong this week and this month. Actually, last 2 months. So this XLF. Let's take a look at US dollar index. And I don't have that up, but we'll fire it up right now. In the meantime, let's take a look at earnings. Earnings, nothing really notable. We got $3 billion here on UniFirst. Nothing really notable there. Thursday, Walgreen Boots, $22 billion. Lamb Wesson, $15 billion. So nothing really notable here that's going to really rock and roll the markets. I'd say the main event this week is the FOMC statement at 2 p.m. today. So let's go look at the economic calendar right over here. For today, we've got MBA mortgage applications come out at 7 in the morning. Got a Fed speaker at 8. ISM manufacturing at 10. The JOLTS come out at 10 also. And FOMC statement minutes at 2 p.m. For tomorrow, we got some employment numbers coming out at 8:15. Jobless claims at 8:30. PMI composite at 9:45. And no Fed speakers, a petroleum report, and then the Fed balance sheet at 4. For Friday, we got another employment situation at 8:30. Factory orders at 10. ISM at 10. And then Barkin is going to speak again if he didn't have enough to say on Wednesday. All right, let's take a look at Max Payne. Max Payne for this morning is 474. We've got 1 1/3 puts to every call. Not quite bearish, not quite bullish either. For the US dollar. Hope it fires up. We'll see what happens. Yes. So the US dollar pulling back to 102.48. So grinding a little bit higher into that downtrend line. And I'll see if I can get that to pull up for us. Got slow internet, so give it just a minute or so. All right, so here's our downtrend line. You can see here is the rubber band candle. That's this red one right here. That's separated from the blue line. That would be our 200 period moving average right there. So there's our rubber band candle. You can see we snapped the rubber band. Now we're going to come back, test the rubber band candle and the downtrend line. This is all normal. All right, so far we've got lower highs and lower lows. All right, so we'll see if they're going to put in another lower high, and then we'll look for them to reverse it and put in a new lower low. Here's the July lows right here, and this would be the September highs for the US dollar. That was a nice rip right there. And I'm picturing actually the dollar coming back and taking out these July lows. We'll see what happens. All right, so that's it right there for the morning. I'll take questions in the room. And I'm going to go render my video if there's no questions.